Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of TheCaliEffect, King of Games. And today, we're going to be watching an exciting matchup between Galaxy Photon and Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Battle of the Arch Nemesis slash Arch Rival decks. Which one of these will be successful? It's going to be very exciting to see these two decks clash, and I hope to show you guys a really fun game. Now, for the people that wanted to know, we actually did decide to add a new feature to how we address our misplays. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For the people that were looking for specific misplays or something like that, not only can you listen to the audio, but in the description, we will include certain misplays or miscues by certain players at any given time. So be sure to check down below in that description before you post that X already happened, because we might already have it covered. I appreciate the information, just giving you guys it so you don't have to waste your extra energy. But this matchup is going to be insane. Galaxy Photon versus Blue Eyes Max, and I'm going to get to be able to go first, show you how powerful Galaxy Photon has gotten in the Soul Fusion set. I'm going to start off by special summoning Photon Thrasher to my side of the field, or am I not? Whoa, it looks like yes, no, maybe so. Photon Thrasher, yeah, we go. Photon Thrasher, a 2100 beater on my side of the field. I'm actually going to follow it up with Photon Vanisher, a 2000 attack monster, allowing me to fetch Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from my deck to my hand, putting me in a pretty good position. I have not committed my normal summon and already have two strong monsters to my side of the field. Just makes it seem a little bit too strong, ladies and gentlemen. This game is going to be exciting, and I'm really excited to show you what Galaxy Photon can do. I think I'm actually going to follow up maybe with a Link summon of Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon, retrieving one of my Galaxy monsters. No, it looks like I'm going to be discarding Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon for Galaxy Soldier to my side of the field, using its ability to add a no. It looks like I won't be adding anything. Z-Man is going to follow up with Ash Blossom Enjoy a Spring, negating the ability of Galaxy Soldier, allowing me to recur or search a Galaxy or Photon monster from my deck to my hand. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's just Galaxy. So right now, I'm in a tough predicament. I'm going to go ahead and activate Photon Orbital from my hand, equipping him to a Galaxy Soldier, and then using his next ability to search a Galaxy, or is he Galaxy or is he Photon Soldier? I'm pretty sure he's Galaxy Knight, actually, from my deck to my hand. It's kind of confusing sometimes because they're Galaxies, they're Photons, then they're Photon Galaxies, and then they have Galaxy cards, they get Photon cards, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. I'm going to go ahead and then follow up. I'm pretty sure now I'm going to get that Link summon because I want that Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon back into my deck, or into my hand. And yes, I'm going to use Galaxy Soldier and Galaxy Vanisher for a Link summon into Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. Now, this card from the Soul Fusion set definitely helped the deck tremendously, allowing me to recur that monster from my graveyard to my hand. This time around, I'm actually going to recur that Galaxy Soldier, or no, Photon Orbital. That's interesting, not needing the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon the Galaxy Knight. That's probably why, using its ability to special summon the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to my side of the field, and then following up with both of those monsters for a Link, or I'm sorry, for an Exceed summon, not a Link summon, ladies and gentlemen. This Exceed summon is going to be number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord, and this card is very powerful. Not only does it give me negations, it gives me searches. Z-Man just might be in trouble. It just shows how good this deck can be. Even when the opponent does hand trap you or negate one part of your combo, you can still follow up with a pretty solid combo. I think that it's really important to have this deck do that. But under the right circumstances, I actually would have been able to make Cyber Dragon Infinity as well as the number 90 Galaxy Photon Lord. So Z-Man did save himself a little bit, but I'm going to have a pretty strong monster with 3000 defense. Not that it really means much against Z-Man in his Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon deck, because it can plop out huge monsters on the side of the field and then deal double damage, which is the reason why I got rid of Galaxy Soldier. Don't want that monster sitting in defense when your opponent does double piercing. Z-Man's going to go ahead and start off his turn, and I remember this game I played a little bit more aggressive than I should. He's going to use Incantation Candle, revealing a ritual spell card in his hand to special summon to his side of the field. I'm going to go ahead and read the Photon Lord, and then I'm deciding, yes, I'm going to go ahead and use the effects of Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord, negating the Incantation Candle, and that's pretty interesting. I'm going to play really aggressive, not letting Z-Man get any of his, searchability, or just any of his pluses. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I think the reasoning is the Photon Lord can only negate monster effects, so if he gets that ritual spell card, it's nothing stopping me from losing to a Chaos Max. Now, Z-Man's going to go ahead and follow up with a Melody the Dragon Awakening, discarding Chaos Form to add Blue Eyes White Dragon from his deck to his hand, and possibly a Blue Eyes Chaos Max, so he just might have the ability to go into whatever he wants anyways, seeing that Incantation Candle was probably just going to get him Incantation Talismandra, which would have followed up with a Ritual Monster. It's going to be really exciting to see what Z-Man can do next. I'm so used to seeing TJ, so I really want you guys to give a special shout out to my man Xander. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. He's been away for a little bit, but he is definitely here to stay. He's going to go ahead and follow with Chaos Form, using his Blue Eyes White Dragon as a ritual summon into his Blue Eyes Chaos Max. It looks like you guys, fanboyed over Kaiba's new signature ritual monster, are going to be able to see that monster in action, the 4,000 beater that can inflict double piercing. He's going to go ahead and declare an attack on my my Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. And I'm going to go ahead and use its other ability to search one Galaxy or Photon card from my deck and either add it to my hand or attach it as material. It looks like this time around I'm going to go ahead and add Galaxy Knight to my hand, and I'm going to go ahead and lose the Galaxy Photon Lord. That card is really powerful. Out of the new Battles of Legends set, I think that it's barely $2. People were sleeping on that card, kind of like how they slept on Hope Harbinger when it first came out, because that card, whoa, it kind of gotten competitive for over the years. It looks like I'm going to be following up or deciding to change my mind, not getting the Galaxy Knight, going ahead and get the Galaxy Expedition. And if you guys want to see a competitive Galaxy Photon deck profile, let's see it, guys. Let's see if we can get to 250 likes for that competitive deck. It's going to be really exciting to show you guys that Galaxy deck. I think that it's a really fun deck, really powerful deck, and just one that everybody likes to see. It's something that has a new facet to it, new cards for it. It makes it really strong. So it looks like Z-Man is only going to be able to summon a Blue Eyes Chaos Max to a side of the field and then pass his turn. Unfortunately for me, he's not able to FTK me. Or OTK me. I'm going to use Photon Orbital 7, or Photon Orbital, attaching him to a Galaxy monster. It doesn't matter, and then using its ability to send himself to the graveyard to add Galaxy Knight from my deck to my hand. I guess I added the Photon instead of the Galaxy, mainly because I didn't know if I would have drawn a Knight, and then I could have gotten whatever what I would have wanted from there, as opposed to just going straight into the Galaxy Knight. It also thins my deck just a little bit, if even. I'm then going to go ahead and follow up by using, yes, both the Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare and the Photon Thrasher for another Link summon back into Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon again, using its ability to allow me to recur. That's right, Photon Vanisher. It's going to be really interesting to see what I'm going to do with these next couple of combo pieces, because Soul Flare was essentially just used to recur a card from my graveyard. It's going to be exciting to see how it plays out. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Galaxy Knight to my side of the field, using its ability to special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon back to my side of the field. That's going to give me a free rank 8 if I so choose on my board, but I think I have more plans. You guys actually seen me at the Galaxy Expedition, not the Photon Orbital. My apologies. I did not add the Orbital 7 to my hand, but still would have made the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and activate Galaxy Expedition, allowing me to special summon one level 5 or higher Galaxy or Photon monster from my deck to my side of the field. It's going to be really interesting to see what monster I'm going to follow up with, because 3 level 8s is pretty easy to make inside of this deck, but I'm not sure if I play 3 or an XC monster that requires 3 level 8 monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and special summon Galaxy Brave to my side of the field. That is a very brave move. And it looks like I just might be following up with another huge play. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This deck is very powerful at making huge plays. Actually really like to see it in action. I'm then going to go ahead and think about what we're going to do next. We're going to read Galaxy Soul Flare. The ability to destroy an opponent's special summon monster only activates during your opponent's turn. And it kind of doesn't mean anything because Galaxy Eyes Chaos Max, or I'm sorry, Blue Eyes Chaos Max can't be destroyed by card effects anyways. I have to run over that big bad boy. So how exactly am I going to do that? I think I'm going to go ahead and start off or continue my moves by special summoning Photon Vanisher to my side of the field, using its ability to add Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. And again, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is a lot more powerful than what people think. Why? Because this bad boy can actually be special summoned by tributing monsters on your side of the field for free. Now granted, you still have to give up 2 monsters, but you won't believe how much in a pinch that actually comes up. I'm going to go ahead and use my Galaxy Braves and my Galaxy Photon Dragon for an Exceed summon. And what monster are we going to be making with this Exceed summon? Maybe a 4,000 attack to just clap? No, whoa! Number 62, what is going on here? It is a 4,000 attack body, but he can gain attack depending on how many monsters or the ranks of the monsters on the field. So that is pretty cool. Number 62 coming out inside of such a newer style duel. I'm going to use both the Photon Vanisher and the Soul Flare for a tribute summon, or for a tribute to special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to my side of the field. Whoa! The main monster making an appearance in the natural way. I'm going to use both of those monsters for an Exceed summon. Whoa, TheCaliEffect, you guys, you're going in. I think I could have actually kept the monsters on my side of the field and did more damage, but hey, number 90 Galaxy Photon Lord definitely deserves some recognition, and he's a very powerful card. As you guys can see, I'm kind of mismatching. At this current time, I did not have more than one copy of Galaxy Photon Lord, but we definitely played two. I'm going to use number 62. Actually, I'm going to read it right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to declare an attack and then detaching a material, giving it a whopping grand total of, I believe, 1,600 additional attack, allowing him to run over Chaos Max Dragon. And since he has Galaxy Photon Dragon as a material, he actually takes the full damage. Not the damage is half this time around. So my 6,000 to Z-Man's eventually lower than my life points. That 1,600 plus the 2,500 is going to make 4,100. Bring him down to 3,900 if my maths is correct. Quick maths, TheCaliEffect, too strong. It's going to be really interesting to see what Z-Man's going to do in this type of a struggle. Two huge monsters on my side of the field. One of them, 4,000 attack, can actually battle the Galaxy or the Blue Eyes Chaos Max with ease. Really exciting to see how this pans out, especially since I have one form of one monster negation on my side of the field. Z-Man's definitely in trouble if you ask me. I'm excited to show you guys this game and even more importantly, see what he can do. It's going to be interesting, like I said before. Z-Man's going to go ahead and start off his turn. He's going to go ahead and check his graveyard. It looks like he's going to scoop. Scoopity-doopity. Whoa. Z-Man giving up that game. I had two huge monsters on my side of the field. One really hard to overcome. The other one getting me a negation and a search. So yes, Galaxies can do that. Overcome almost any obstacle that comes across them. It looks like Z-Man is going to be starting off going first. And I think he's going to start off with something really special, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to activate Incantation Talismandra, spell summoning itself to the side of the field by revealing one Blue Eyes Chaos Max, allowing him to spell summon a monster from his deck to his side of the field. An incantation monster from his side of the field. Now, going over the options, I'm pretty sure he's going to summon Candle. And yes, Candle is going to spell summon itself to the side of the field, allowing him to search a ritual spell card, getting him in a pretty good position. Now, I do make a slight mistake, but it doesn't really matter if you guys see what's going to follow up. I'm going to activate Effect Veiler on the incantation Candle. But again, it does not matter. Z-Man has the answers. He's going to use Call by the Grave, stopping the Effect Veiler. So it didn't matter if I actually decided to Effect Veiler what Z-Man's going to do next. He's still going to have this play anyways due to the Call by the Grave in his hand. I guess it just matters when the Effect Veiler was activated because I did not see this coming. Of course, you know, I actually, now that I think about it, I built the deck. So I definitely should have seen this coming. He's then going to go ahead and follow it by tributing both the Talismandra and the Candle for a tribute summon of Zaborg, the Mega Monarch. Now, I don't know how I didn't see that coming, but again, it didn't matter. Effect Veiling the Zaborg still would have lost it to Call by the Grave. Zaborg's going to go ahead and destroy himself to be able to destroy cards from our extra deck. Now, for speeding purposes, I'm, of course, going to skip through him going through my entire extra deck, figuring out what cards that he should send to the graveyard, because that's a little bit of a boring part. He's going to read Zaborg the Mega Monarch, and yes, he did choose Tribute a Light Monster, so he's going to be able to add the effect of looking through my extra deck and choosing whatever cards he wants to send to the graveyard. Now this, for most competitive decks, is a complete game ender. Like, scoop it up, ladies and gentlemen. When you get to look at your opponent's extra deck, too strong, just give up. And from the looks of it, he's going to select all three of my Soul Flare Dragons, one copy of my Cyber Dragon Infinity, my Galaxy pack, a little bit of my Galaxy package. We are in a bad position, ladies and gentlemen. This is no bueno. Just not good at all. I don't think that this game can continue forward. You definitely have to give the TheCaliEffect, me myself, some props, at least a little bit, because still hanging into this game, trying to figure out something to play and not just immediately scooping it up. Z-Man's going to send 3 Herald of Arc Light to his graveyard and a Side Frame Lord Omega. That's going to trigger quite a few effects. His first Arc Light is going to add him a Ritual Speller monster, and guess what the other two are going to do? Just about the same. Side Frame Lord Omega is there for just a little bit of extra spice, mainly because he'll be able to shuffle monsters into his deck to get them again for later use. So it looks like he's going to add a Chaos form, a Chaos Max, and a Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Whoa! Something that we have not seen in the Blue Eyes builds before because it just debuted in the, excuse me, the Legendary Dragon set. So it's really awesome to see a Blue Eyes Chaos Max. And if you guys want to see a Blue Eyes Chaos Max deck profile, then you guys know what to do. Destroy that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We are fiending for likes And it definitely does help us know as content creators that you guys enjoy what you see. Z-Man's then going to go ahead and follow up by using Cypher Lord Omega's effect, shuffling one of his monsters from his deck or into his extra deck this time around. It's going to be Herald of Arclight for later use in case he decides to TCGPlayer Monarch me again and needs another ritual search. That is insane. Still trying to figure out what I can do to follow up on this game because Z-Man's not done. He's going to then follow up with Advanced Ritual Art, sending one monster from his deck to his graveyard to ritual summon a monster to his side of the field. You guys can already guess, Blue Eyes White Dragon is going to be sent from his deck to his graveyard to spell summon Chaos Max or Chaos Dragon. He's going to go ahead and summon a Chaos Max. Can't be destroyed by battle, can't be targeted, 4,000 attack, double piercing. This is the guy that everybody wants to see if you are a Kaiba Blue Eyes fan. Then he's going to go ahead and pass it back to me. A very powerful card and very hard to card getting over, especially when half your extra deck is ruined. I'm going to go ahead and start off with my turn using Photon Sanctuary. Looks like we're not going to give up just yet. I'm going to get 2 tokens to my side of the field, and then I think I'm going to use them for a Link Summon. I don't have Soul Flare in my extra deck, but for some reason I played this card. I don't even understand why I'm playing this card. I could be playing the Hippo Shinigami, but no. TheCaliEffect loves this card for no reason. I know I like speaking to myself in third person, but still, I like this card for no apparent reason when I could just be running Hippo Shinigami, even though it probably wouldn't have did anything. I'm going to use both of those monsters for a Link Summon into Land Fornicus. Now you guys are starting to see, whoa, it could have done something. It would have made the Blue Eyes Max 3,600. It would have given your monsters a 500-point boost. But then again, when we're looking at the extra deck, I can't make a monster stronger than 3,600 anymore. He's gotten rid of it. It's insane how Blue Eyes Chaos Max can win on turn 1. And I'm still trying to put up an effort. So I'm going to go ahead and special summon Galaxy Brave, making him a level 4 monster. And then I'm going to go ahead and discard, or making him a level 5. And then I'm going to go discard for the Galaxy Soldier. But Z-Man has the Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. That's going to force game 3. Whoa. We are in G3, ladies and gentlemen. And Z-Man is in the driver's seat. This time around, I'm going to be able to go first. And hopefully make a board that Z-Man just can't break, because if Galaxies have it, then Galaxies have it sometimes. And Blue Eyes Chaos Max, if they have it, they have it. Sometimes these decks are just really hard to stop. I'm going to go ahead and discard Galaxy Brave to special summon Galaxy Soldier to my side of the field, using its ability to add a Galaxy or Photon, or I think it's just a Galaxy, my apologies, add a Galaxy monster from my deck to my hand. It's going to be really interesting to see what I start off with, especially since I didn't have Photon Sanctuary. And I don't think I have Photon Thrasher. I probably would have already summoned him before. Thinking ever so diligently what cards I can add. I don't know my hand sequence, so it's really interesting to see. Maybe just another Galaxy Soldier. To be honest with you guys, it's probably not the best card to add, but it's not a bad card either. Allows you to get over so many plays. Galaxy Soldier can actually not be in attack position. It special summons itself in defense position. Z-Man actually tells me that, and we go ahead and fix that little error, putting that Galaxy Soldier in defense position. And if for you, ladies and gentlemen, that can't get enough of Galaxy versus Blue Eyes, we actually have another game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is on Patreon for you Patreon members. I just wanted to say another way of saying thank you guys so much for supporting. I really do appreciate you guys. So yes, go ahead and scroll on over to Patreon, and if you are one of those members, you'll be able to see that Galaxy versus Chaos Max second match, I guess. And for the people that want to see it for yourselves, I wouldn't be too bad. I'm pretty sure my Patreons wouldn't mind sharing, but you guys got to do something for me, and something that I understand that people can't afford, stuff. So I want to be accessible to everybody. I think that 400 likes is very, very, very attainable, mainly because we do spend hours upon hours making you guys live game content. I think that 400 was not a bad number. So I'm going to go ahead and use Galaxy Expedition to summon another Galaxy Soldier to my side of the field. I love putting those little infomercials out. It feels so awesome. And then I think I'm going to follow up by using, what else do I have? I can make Infinity, but it'll be in an extra monster zone. That's no bueno. That's not good. Oh, Sombra, what will we do? Oh, it looks like I have the Photon Sanctuary, allowing me to special summon 2 tokens to my side of the field. Thank you, Sombra. You are bae. And those 2 tokens can eventually be used for a Link Summon into my Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. Or am I going to use into it? Do I have more plays? TheCaliEffect, you just can't be this cheeky. I can't leave Galaxy Soldier in defense position. If I do, I'll be in a very bad spot. The only thing he has to do is summon Blue Eyes Chaos Max, and game's over. Pretty sure nobody would like that anticlimactic ending. I'm definitely thinking about what combo sequence I can follow up next, because Soul Flare Dragon will get me the Galaxy Brave, but if I remember correctly, I needed a way to put another level 8 monster on my board, and I would have been straight. I would have been able to make the combo, ladies and gentlemen, which probably means with Galaxy Soldier, I probably should have added another Galaxy Soldier instead of expediting it. But nonetheless, I'm thinking that Cyber Dragon Infinity would be the way to go, so summoning it has not done me wrong. Let's go ahead and use those 2 Galaxy Soldiers for a Nova, and then follow up with the Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now, there is something I actually do want to talk to you guys about. Cyber Dragon Infinity, pretty good attack. Galaxy Soul Flare, really good attack. Let's see what Xander can do. He's going to go ahead and activate Incantation Talismandra, and I feel compelled to do something about that. Now, will I do something about that is a totally different story, but it looks like I'm going to go ahead and let that pass using Talismandra's effect to special summon another monster to Z-Man's side of the field. And this is actually, if I remember correctly, one of the few misplays that were caught, or that I could have caught. Now, I know you guys have a keen eye for details like Conan off a case closed, so I expect you guys to find more, if any, but this is the one that we caught literally right after the game ended. And I thought it was still a reasonable one. It didn't really change the outcome of the game too much. Z-Man's going to go ahead and add an advanced ritual art from his deck to his hand. And now I know the ritual monster is about to come. He's actually then going to follow up by going ahead and tributing both of these monsters, trying to do this again. This is insanity, excuse me. This is insanity, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to summon the support, the Mega Monarch, to his side of the field, using its effect to destroy itself on the side of the field to literally wreck us. Now, I actually do have a response. I'm going to use Galaxy Soul Flare's Dragon's effect to destroy Zaborg, and that's where the misplay happens, ladies and gentlemen. Soul Flare can only destroy special summon monsters, so Soul Flare would have been an illegal activation, but at the same time, I could have used Cyber Dragon Infinity to negate it. Z-Man just would have had another ritual spell card to use, which is, I guess, a little bit of a spoiler alert, because here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Z-Man's going to then follow up with Chaos Form. And, you know, we already saw him at the advanced ritual art. So it's kind of like we know he has both 2 ritual summons. And I'm like, well, this is no bueno. I'm going to go ahead and detach a material to negate the activation of Chaos Form and destroy it. He's going to follow up with his advanced ritual art, sending a Blue Eyes White Dragon from his deck to his graveyard to summon that Big Daddy Blue Eyes monster. This is insane. A monster that can't be destroyed, can't be targeted, is unfair for the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. He's going to summon Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon this time, allowing him to turn the attacks of our monsters to zero, change the position of my monsters, change them to 0, and do some relatively good damage with Chaos Max. So Blue Eyes Chaos Max and Blue Eyes Chaos is a 2 ritual summon OTK almost every single time. It's very powerful combo. So Z-Man's actually going to declare an attack on the Cyber Dragon Infinity and destroy it with his Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Now, this puts me in a very bad position. I no longer have a way to have a functioning board. My hand, I'm not even going to lie, it's not looking great right now. I didn't draw the best hands for my starter hand, but I do have a miracle card in my hand, something that could put me in the driver's spot and put Xander in a very bad position if played in the most opportune moment. So it looks like Z-Man's just going to attack with the Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, and then is he going to pass his turn? Do we have anything else to worry about? He's going to set a card face down and then pass his turn, putting me back in the driver's seat to overcome this Blue Eyes Chaos board in a little measly back row. We're not going to worry about that. I'm in a pretty good position because that Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in my graveyard, so I'm going to go ahead and start off by using Galaxy Trance, allowing me to special summon a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to my side of the field, as well as another monster from my deck. Puts me in a really good position and in a way to destroy this Chaos Max Dragon. Now, Z-Man actually does have a response to it. What could it be? Trying to figure out what it is, and no, it's Cold by the Grave, saved by the bell again, Z-Man. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Called by the Grave not only negates Galaxy Photon Dragon, it banishes it, making the Galaxy Trance resolve with no effect. It needs to special summon that Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to get the other piece. That's no bueno, ladies and gentlemen. Also, for the rest of the turn, I can't use the effects of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and now I'm just sitting out there with a Link monster, Galaxy Soul Flare, and no real way to capitalize on his Link arrows, or excuse me, again, or any way to put monsters on the board, this is a very, very bad situation. No bueno, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna pass it back over to Z-Man, and boy, it's not looking good for us. Z-Man's definitely in the driver's seat of this match. 3,000 beater, monstrosity of a card, and he's actually gonna follow up Manju of the 10,000 hands. Where are my hand traps when you need them? Run 6 of them, haven't drawn one. On the other hand, Z-Man has drawn his Call by the Graves and his hand traps, and I'm not saying that that's the reason why he's in a great position. He's definitely played admirable. I think both players have, myself and Z-Man as well. It's going to be really exciting to see how this game ends, because this is not looking like a very good game for me or the Galaxy Photon strategy. Having a monster that is just really strong. Galaxy Photon is one of those decks that's used to beating up on the opponent. Now here comes a deck that can actually beat up on you. Summon monsters bigger than 3,000, bigger than 2,000 on a consistent basis, and just plop out huge boards on a day-to-day basis. Z-Man's going to use that Manju to search his Chaos form, and then I think he's actually might just Ritual Summon again. We're going to follow up with a double Ritual Summon, bringing out 2 of his most prized monsters to a side of the field in Blue Eyes Chaos and Blue Eyes Chaos Max. That would be insane. I don't think I would be able to overcome that. I only have 3,000 life points left. This is no bueno. Again, it looks like he just might be using the Chaos Dragon to attack into the Galaxy Soul Flare, inflicting that truthful, faithful 1,000, and then the Manju of the 10,000 to deal the rest, putting me down to 600 life points. Now here is the moment of truth. Can I break Z-Man's board, ladies and gentlemen? Do I have anything up my sleeve to make a solid comeback? I'm going to go ahead and draw my card, and that Galaxy Soul Flare Dragon would have been great had had it not been destroyed. I'm going to go ahead and start off by activating Galaxy Brave, revealing a monster to special summon, or revealing the Photon Orbital to special summon itself to my side of the field, and then copying a monster in my graveyard to make it 2,000 attack. I'm then going to go ahead and follow up by special summoning another, or activating a card. Looks like I just might activate that Photon Orbital in my hand to equip to that Galaxy Brave, and then using its effect to send itself to the graveyard to add a monster from my deck to my hand. Now I think the best card to add would probably be Galaxy Knight. I think I have a Photon Dragon in my graveyard, and if I do, Galaxy Knight would be perfect. And if I don't, then Curse That Call by the Grave. That is a really, really nasty card. Let's check my graveyard, see if I know I'm checking my graveyard, so depending on what I add from my deck to my hand, that'll probably give you the details if I have another Chaos Dragon, or, I'm sorry, why I keep calling it Blue Eyes. I keep getting these 2 archetypes mixed. Man, these rival archetypes are really strong, but if I had that Photon Galaxy in the graveyard, I think I would have been in a very good position this time around. Nah, especially since the Galaxy Knight is a level 4 monster, and not a level 8 monster this time around, so rank 8s are out of the question. Rank 4s, they just might win me this game depending on how this situation plans out. I'm going to go ahead and I'm then going to go ahead and follow up with the special summon of another monster, Photon Vanisher, allowing me to add 1 Photon monster from my deck to my hand. And specifically, it's going to allow me to add Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from my deck to my hand, which will essentially, I don't really know, this is just not good. Now, I think the best move right now would be using both, or a good move right now would be using both of those monsters for an Exceed summon. And to the new Galaxy monster, I apologize, the new Photon monster inside of Starleech Photon Blast Dragon, which will allow me to special summon a Photon monster from my hand, and then special summon a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon that is banished in my graveyard, putting me in a pretty big position. But no, it looks like I'm going to link summon. No, I'm going to tribute them for the Galaxy Photon Dragon. Why wouldn't I summon the Starleech? Maybe because putting him on my side of the field could be a game situation where my monster would just be too low. The Photon Dragon is a 3,000 attack monster and can duke it out with the Chaos Dragon, provided that Z-Man doesn't draw another Ritual monster, so it's not a bad idea. Maybe the Starleech play would have been a little better, but hindsight is always 20/20. When you get to look at your game, you always get a little bit of, oh god, he drew the Chaos Max. So Z-Man's gonna then follow up with Chaos form, banishing Blue Eyes White Dragon in his graveyard to Ritual summon another Blue Eyes Ritual monster. He's gonna go ahead and banish that Blue Eyes for the summon of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like this game is over. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys appreciate or like this video. If you did, please give this video a like, and if you didn't, let us know down below in the comment section what we could do to be better. What I was trying to say is that I appreciate you guys It's going to be really awesome to give you guys extra videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am. Really good game to watch and commentate.